Hello and welcome to another adventure with Explore Tulsa, and this week we start by striking a pose.
Then we pick up the guitar for a little jam session.
Followed by precious jewels from around the globe.
Plus the dapper look all men should enjoy.
Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's good to have you with us for this week's Explore Tulsa.
Trish, our first guest was inspired to launch her business when she fell in love with taking pics of her kids.
I can see that. Now, did you take many pictures of your kids?
More like lots of video.
That's nice too.
Yeah, well, I wanted to document how good I was to them so when they got a little older, they'd be more generous to me at Father's Day.
Yeah, and how's that working out for you?
Well, they let me treat them to lunch and a movie every year.
Well, let's see how Brenda's hobby worked out for her.
Well, I just loved it. I've been an artist my whole life. I used to be like a sketch artist and drew faces, and I was just always captivated by a face and an expression. And then just having my own children really kind of pushed me in the direction of actually starting a business. The two ladies I have working for me are like my sisters. They're actually young enough to be my daughters, but they're just the sweetest women. We are all very loyal, trustworthy people. We love working together. We don't have a lot of drama that sometimes women in the workplace have. We just have a lot of fun together. Everybody respects everybody, and we all know what each other does, so we can jump in if we need to in a pinch. So it's a great working environment.
It's been a huge blessing in my life. I went from wedding photography, which is a great for some people, but for me it was a lot of stress working every single weekend and not getting home till midnight a lot of nights, and just to be able to have a normal 9-to-5 job that's predictable and just, it's a lot less stress in my life, and I enjoy working with the babies and kids and families. It's a lot of fun.
I've been here almost 2 years. It's meant a lot to me because I was a stay-at-home mom for 12 years, and this is really my first somewhat semi-full-time. I am full-time when it's needed seasonally, but I like the fact that my schedule is flexible, so if I have a sick child I can be home, or if there's a field trip or something I'm able to attend. But it's a great working environment, it's comfortable, it's relaxed, the girls here are just so sweet, and I'm just very blessed to be a part of what Brenda's doing and feel very thankful to be here.
The Tulsa photography market is saturated with good photographers, all walks of life too. You have ones who have studios, ones who have home studios, people who are just natural light shooters that don't have a studio. So it was just making the decision, go big or just don't do it. So we went big.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned from Brenda is just the business aspect of photography as well as the technical side. But she has such a knack for that. A lot of times you see people who are creative but they don't have the business sense, and she has both. She's extremely blessed to have the knowledge how to maintain and stabilize a business, but as well be creative and new and fresh.
Well, I always tell Brenda she makes my job very easy, because when people come into the studio and they view their portraits, they're automatically in love with what they see, especially when you're talking about moms seeing their babies, and you know, and then family portraits, and the memories and the moments that she captures are just priceless. So it's really makes my job very easy, and it's great to see people's reaction to their photos.
We always want to make the customer feel special. We want to bring out the beauty of their child. We want to get natural expressions, not necessarily the cheese smile, but natural expressions from their children. And we want it to be a fun experience for everyone. So we don't want the parents to be paranoid, sweating in the background because their kid is not cooperating. We really play with the children. We're small women, so we get in there and we have fun with the kids. So it's really a fun job. Well, photography is my creative outlet. I think always in pictures. Everything I see, everything I do, I'm always wondering, how could I incorporate this? How can I put a baby in that? How could I do that? You know, so everything I think is revolved around photography. kind of a sickness, but most photographers think the same way. They see a basket, they go, wow, that would be good for a baby. You think it could fit in that? You know, so we're all thinking that way every time we go shopping or anytime we see anything. So I just am very, very passionate about getting good pictures for people, having them have beautiful images on their wall that's going to last them a lifetime. Pictures are so important to us. It's a memory, and you can never get that memory back. So a picture helps to kind of get that memory back. So that's why it's really important to me.
Brenda and her crew do some really amazing work.
They sure do, Trish. Now, what do you think? This good pose for my boudoir pic?
Stevie, Brenda and her crew don't take pics like that for guys. Visit BrendaHoran.com to see the different services they do offer.
And they do make some great-looking family portraits.
I bet Brenda and her crew would take photos of you with your guitar.
Hey, they could probably even make it look like I can actually play it, too.
Here's a better idea. Why don't you actually learn how to play the guitar at Guitar House of Tulsa?
That could be worth a try. We'll go there next with more Explore Tulsa.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99 or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Stevie, why on earth are you dressed like that?
Why else? I'm going to be a mystery shopper at Video Revolution.
Oh, you are definitely a mystery no one can solve.
Well, Missy, don't you like my granny voice? No? Well, I think that the guys at Video Rev, if I'm dressed like a granny, are going to give me a better deal on a brand new Sony TV.
Stevie, granny or not, anybody who walks into Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can count on getting the best deal in town.
Like this Sony 55-inch 1080p LED HD Smart TV with built-in Wi-Fi, only $14.99.
Or this 40-inch Sony 1080p LED with motion flow for just $4.99.
Plus, get this Sony 3D Blu-ray player with built-in Wi-Fi, so you can stream all your favorite videos for only $99.
And with Video Revolution's low price guarantee, nobody has to dress up to get a great deal.
Well, all right, Missy, but can you help me with my brassiere?
Oh. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. Hello, if you have a guitar sitting around the house that you've been dying to learn how to play, then you'll be glad you stayed with us for more Explore Tulsa.
That's right, Trish. Guitar House of Tulsa has been teaching folks to get the most out of their act since 1964.
So let's check in with Corey Reynolds and see how he gets it done.
You know, it was like 1987, and I remember specifically I was like doing like some Cub Scouts and things like that when I first got started. Well, I needed something a little bit more, and then I kept hearing like these Aerosmith, Poison, and Motley Crue songs, so I begged my parents to get me a guitar, and my granddad's old guitar, which is like from 1932, was around in the family, so I just started playing that. And it was so funny because the action was, you know, this high off the fingerboard and this huge V neck. You know, so it was the hardest guitar in the world to play, but you know, when you want to do something strong enough, you'll find a way to do it. You know, one thing that's great about music is that you're actually using both sides of your brain, the left and the right at the same time. So it's great for parents to definitely get their kids involved at a young age, just because of the time factor for one, but for two, I mean, they've got so much going on in their minds at that time to where they can actually start to work on the rhythm as well as playing melodies and things like that. So it's extremely great for mental growth. To me, it's just one of the most natural things out there. It's the one thing you can do when you're not thinking about your mortgage or your insurance payments or you know, how you're going to feed the dog next week. I mean, when you're playing music, it's just a complete release. It's also expression. And there's so many different styles, you know, that I think it's just kind of this huge monster that you try to wrangle and overcome. You know, there's always something else to learn. Hands down, today's technology is just amazing. There's active pickups, which are, you know, they require a battery to make them work. There's also active preamps. Some guitars will actually have just passive pickups, and that's what guys are after. But technology today is has really changed everything as far as the sound of the guitar, whether you want to sound like Keith Richards or somebody from Slipknot. I mean, it's all attainable with the guitar. For example, we just got a new guitar line in this year that's called the Game Changer. And you can actually plug your guitar into your computer, go to the website of the company, which is Music Man, and go through and actually download different sounds for your guitar. And the possibilities are endless. There's like over 3,000 or more settings that you can do. That's something that we would be laughing about 10 years ago. So it's really exciting to see just how technology can change just at any given moment. Now, some of our entry-level guitars are all laminate wood. Okay, they're extremely inexpensive, generally starting like somewhere around $139. And the thing about these guitars is they're kind of out there just to make sure it's something you want to do. If you can play guitar and it becomes a passion, that guitar is going to sound the same 35 years from now. The next step up in acoustic guitars is maybe looking at something like with a solid top of wood. And what's great about this is you have one thickness of wood across the top. So every time you play, the instrument's going to mature, it's going to get louder, it's going to get richer. Also, you'll get into instruments that have all solid wood. And you can bet that it's definitely going to get even richer and mature even more. Then you start getting into different types of woods, whether it's maple or mahogany or rosewood. And just to kind of paint a picture, maple is like a really bright sounding guitar. Mahogany is really punchy. Rosewood is kind of like a really warm sounding tone. Same with electric guitars. You have guitars that have single coil pickups, a real bright sound. You have guitars that have humbucking pickups, which is a real warm and meaty sound. And then you have guitars that have P90 pickups, which are kind of a cross in between the two. And you really don't know what you like until you get out there and really start playing. I think Tulsa is a great place for music. It's a huge town. It's always been kind of music driven, even from the old Tulsa sound days to where you had like Clapton sneaking in downtown, or maybe it was Leon Russell, or there's even stories of George Harrison. I mean, music is always a great place. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely other towns that the store would be great for. But what's cool about Tulsa is we also do a big web-based business. You can go to guitarhouse.net and see our entire inventory. So being kind of like, straight up in the middle of the country, it's real easy for us to ship northeast, south, and west. So you can also kind of save some money on shipping, but it's a great town to be in. We got great musicians, and we're right next to an airport, so we definitely get all kinds of people coming by here all the time, just seeing what we have.
Corey and I have a lot in common. We both really wanted to learn how to play the guitar when we were kids.
Yeah, but he actually did something about it. Although, it's never too late, Stevie.
You're right. If you're a late bloomer like me, visit guitarhouse.net to learn how to get your rock and roll roots grounded.
While Stevie gets his groove on, get ready because next we're going to do a little shopping that takes us to many places around the world.
Colors of Etnika is next when we continue with more Explore Tulsa.
For a taste of Italy in Tulsa, may we recommend Ti Amo. For 20 years, Tulsa diners have come to Ti Amo for the very best in authentic Italian and Mediterranean dishes. With a dining room perfectly suited for single diners or groups and an incomparable menu, it's easy to see why Ti Amo has been voted best Italian restaurant in Tulsa. Ti Amo now with 2 locations, 61st and Sheridan, and our new downtown location on the northeast corner of 3rd and Cheyenne. Ti Amo, fine dining at an affordable price.
I'm carbon dating this carpet.
When you visit Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis, you won't find a bunch of money spent on fancy extras. That way, Video Rev can pass huge savings to customers every day.
Like the Samsung 46-inch LED 1080p Smart TV for only $649.
Or this Sony 55-inch 1080p LED with built-in Wi-Fi and 3D ready for only $14.99.
So bring in your dinosaur and trade up today.
Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. Hello, it's good to have you with us for more Explore Tulsa.
You're just in time too. That is if you enjoy the true artistry of one-of-a-kind jewelry from around the world.
That's right, Stevie. Carla Fernandez of Colors of Etnika brings Tulsa some real treasures.
Etnika comes from ethnic, that means origin. And I just put the K-A because my name is Carla. And colors because all this is about color. It's about happy colors. I was born in Guatemala. I moved to the Dominican Republic when I was 19. and moved to Tulsa in 2000 directly to Owasso. So I have been here for around 13 years. I guess that, I always love fashion, and I think, I was changed during the last years, and God put in my heart to help people. And I decided to start bringing to Tulsa all these arty crafts that I was finding in my traveling, and to show people that there is hope, there is love, there are needs behind each product they are buying. There is a lady in Guatemala that at 6 years old was beat up because she wanted to go to school. And she was given by a tourist some beads, glass beads, and she started doing little bracelets and selling them in markets. And she developed a company that is hiring and empowering 400 women around the volcanoes now. And we have her whole collection. She's producing belts, handbags, and necklaces, earrings, all kinds of jewelry made of glass beads. The style, I will call it ethnic, because all colors that are being used are ethnic. They come from the origin of every country. But mostly, the new designers are using these fabrics. And I'm finding all my arty crafts and my jewelry in Cambodia, Thailand, Indonesia, Guatemala, and Peru. I'm gonna keep traveling to different countries, and I just feel the desire to go somewhere else, and I just go and experience the markets, bazaars, and meet people, and I just choose whatever I feel attracted to. We have an artisan, and he's a shoemaker. And we were coming back with Cesar from a place called Panajachel in Guatemala, and we just got lost. And suddenly I saw a pair of boots from the car. Cesar was driving, and I was so caught up with the boots that I stopped. And I think in the last 2 months we have ordered about 36 pairs of boots. We are custom making boots. And this guy had to get a loan to be able to do our first production. So we are very happy to be able to help, to cut this poverty link on these people. They were not able to sell more than 1 or 2 pieces a week. But by now, I'm able to, bring that to Tulsa. I'm also selling on Facebook and over the internet. So instead of them selling them 3 pieces a week, they are selling 10, 12, 13 pieces a week. So they are getting more money. They are improving their quality of lives. And that's, for me, that's amazing. I'm not just into selling. I also want to, people to appreciate art. I love Tulsa. Tulsa is my hometown now, and I love it. And I think we needed something like this, something different. And if I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna invest in Tulsa.
Carla's adventures take her around the globe, solving mysteries and fighting bad guys to bring Tulsa the most precious of gems.
No, Stevie, she's not the Tomb Raider. But in Carla's travels, she does meet some amazing artists, and she helps them sell their work through her shop, Colors of Etnika.
Well, I was just trying to,
Yeah, I know, just make something up.
Like the Dapper Explore Tulsa host with the rough exterior that tells us his life is full of daring and adventure.
Yeah, to pull that off, you're gonna need a complete makeover.
And where's a guy supposed to get that done?
I know just the place, and we'll visit Dapper Inc. next when we come back with more Explore Tulsa.
Since 1964, Guitar House of Tulsa is the player's choice. We provide excellent customer service and the best selection on guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, ukuleles, and amplifiers in Tulsa. Check out the latest products from PRS, Martin, Taylor, Spector, Charvel, Takamine, Alvarez, Mesa Boogie, Orange, and many more. Open Monday through Saturday. Ask about our string instrument repair, 0% interest financing, and private lessons with the best instructions in Tulsa. Guitar House of Tulsa. We'll keep you strumming along.
Have you noticed your vision seeming a little narrowed and blurry?
Then you may be suffering from SDTV.
Let the LED experts at Video Revolution help you see what you've been missing.
Like the Samsung 1080p 50-inch LED for only $749.
Or this Sony 60-inch 1080p LED for only $14.99.
Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can help you find the perfect HD.
And 3D prescription to custom fit your home entertainment needs.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Well, hi there, and we're glad to have you back for more Explore Tulsa.
Yes, we are, Stevie, and we have a special treat for the guys.
That's right, Trish. You know, you ladies always get to go to the salon, get all duded up, and us guys, we deserve a little pampering too.
You can't argue with that logic, so we did find a great little place that can help the guys look and feel their best too.
I started coloring my hair very young, probably 12, all the way up through high school. It was everything from pink to green to blonde, everything. I started doing hair about 10 years ago, and I started doing men's hair about 8 years ago. I just really liked being in the salon. I liked the creative, artistic side of the industry. I liked the flexibility of the schedule. We worked in a barbershop in Tulsa for about 4 years together. We didn't know each other before that. That's how we met. Had a friendship over the years, and really it just kind of started in the back room of the barbershop where we would just sit and talk about plans that we had of wanting to create something that was unique to Tulsa and something that we were both passionate about. We started making our plans into reality. We started saving, we started planning, we were just kind of really bringing our plan in action. Men do deserve to have a place where they can be comfortable and be groomed. It's important, one, to look your best, feel your best is how we feel. And also it's unique to Tulsa. There's not very many places where a man can go and feel comfortable to be pampered. But then again, if you just need a haircut, you just want a haircut, and you like the atmosphere, and you found the person who can finally cut your hair right without charging you, you know, putting a hole in your wallet, that's Dapper. That's the place. We're unique in that sense. We felt like Dapper best represented our clientele. You know, we have a lot of old school Tulsa men that are, say, 50-somethings, and conservative sometimes, and so we just felt like Dapper was handsome, something that we wanted not only to represent but also to attract. We have 2 massage therapists, one who has, she specializes in therapeutic massage. Like if you have a specific ailment, a back problem or a shoulder problem, then she'll really work on those areas for you. And then we have another massage therapist who specializes in stress relief, and she does the stones and the paraffin, and it's really more about relaxation for the time that you're here. We also have an esthetician on staff, and she does all things skincare. She does facials, waxing, chemical peels, back facials basically, and then we have someone who can do a basic men's manicure. We really have big hopes and dreams for Dapper. We want to be in multiple locations. We want to be heard throughout Tulsa, Oklahoma City, just really branch out. We talk about putting together a product line for Dapper, something that we can create and that works really well with all of our clients, something for everybody.
Man, Lindsay and Deidre can get you all fully hooked up at Dapper Inc.
Yeah, they have hairstyling, manicures, massages. They do it all there at 15th and South Utica.
Plus, they have these big chairs in the lobby. Kind of feel like a king when you're sitting in them.
So you enjoyed sitting in the big chair?
Yeah, it was really kind of neat.
So when you were sitting up there in your throne, could your feet touch the floor?
Hey, stick around. There's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Envision Media Group has teamed up with Video Revolution, Tulsa's leader in electronic sales, service, installation, and repair, to offer the latest advances in video production technology to the Tulsa area. From multi-camera HD production to live web streaming and TV studio production, Envision Media Group provides production services to television stations, sports organizations, corporations, and agencies. Envision Media Group's team of professionals has over 50 years of combined broadcast television experience. And thanks to Video Revolution, we now have all the latest toys and capabilities at our fingertips to produce your next project on time and on budget. Envision Media Group and Video Revolution are a powerful team and ready to tackle any video project needs you might have. For more information, visit us online at envisionmediagroup.com. Envision the possibilities. Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Clips, Definitive Technology, Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand. Professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale. And the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and stop in next week when we hop on a trusty steed and take a riding lesson at Southern Hills Riding Academy.
We want to thank Brenda and her staff at Brenda Horan Photography for all the amazing work you do.
Thanks too to Corey Reynolds of Guitar House of Tulsa for helping us get our jam on. And thanks to Carla Fernandez for bringing artist-inspired fashion from around the world to Tulsa.
Plus thanks to Deidre and Lindsay of Dapper Inc. for making the men of Tulsa look oh so good.
Remember, if you miss any of the show, you can always catch us at exploretulsachannel.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus, remember, Explore Tulsa is always brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by and say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for $99 deal, with 2 locations at 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.